Alright, back to forex. Let's start with dollar yen, which plays very interesting, and I'll separate it by two. The first thing would be, of course, the fact that we are here still have the potential, okay, for a bullish cycle to continue. If we go for this cycle, okay, we had 1 2 3 4 5, we got a triangle correction, and there is a big chance that we are going also into this kind of 5-wave movements, 1 2 3 4 5. If this is the scenario, okay, and there is a potential room all the way to here, that's 130, okay, but for long run it might happen if they will increase the rates, of course, and if Japanese government will, and the central bank will announce another quantitative easings, another money printing according to the GDP they will have, and the monetary policy this week, that could be effective on this pair. But on the short term, let's see what do we have here. On the short term, we already are in a duplication zone. So basically, if we take a look on this pair, that's the first rally, and we stopped here, and that's the second rally, okay, that they both of course relate to the same cycle, creating the same highs, and we are on the same zone, sorry, here we go, same zone of top, and basically we got a reverse right from there. So as long as there is no surprise coming and we break above it to create another highs, basically this pair remains under bearish cycle, and I would not be surprised at all if right from here we get the reversal and we go for double wave continuation down. Okay, so this was 1 2 3 4. So basically big chance for a drop down. And how can we join that? There is a trend line right now on the 4-hour chart. Here we go. Let's mark the lines. Okay, this is the trend line. So if we, this is also double cycle up, right? If we manage to break below the trend line, means the pair is ready for a sell. Okay. Now, according to that, we should be aiming to here first of all. Okay, this will be our first target. So basically, we need to break down here. We need to be able to check the retrace in 2 ways down on the shorter time frame, 1 2 3 4, and from there we can go into sell. That will be the first target, but keep in mind we have the higher time frame, double wave, okay, which in longer run should be this kind of this should provide this kind of movement. Therefore we have all the reasons to expect it to continue lower. Now, as I said, how deep should it drop for this double cycle? It should drop to here. That's around 120, a bit higher, a bit lower, would be acceptable. But basically we are after the long weekly double cycle to continue, and that could be this. So we have two waves, okay, two ways it potentially going to play into. If we break it up and break above the last high, then we are certainly aiming higher areas. We might get a triple cycle here and a sell after that, but basically break above the last high would take us out of the sell expectations, which is the first thing to remember. We are now after sells. Break above the last high here would remove our sell expectations. Okay? As long as it didn't, we are looking only after the sells. That's basically all we can say here. So summarize up, I think this pair is a great opportunity, and I'm looking only for sells, and that's what I want to do here. But break above, and we are after buys. But keep in mind, guys, that we have too many things to happen. Okay, we have the Fed, we have the monetary policy in Japan, we have the GDP in Japan. All the things could affect, and we better play it very safe and see how they affect, and then we look for the direction we are going to trade. Okay, so it's very important. Play it safe. Now about the yen pairs.